Okay, for this video, we're going to be looking at Chapter 3, System Utilities, and we're going to be looking at Activity 3-4, Personalizing Your Computer. In Windows 7, in the book, there's Activity 3-4, Personalize Your Computer. The Appearance and Personalization category in Control Panel has settings to control how Windows 7 interacts with you. You can change display characteristics, customize the taskbar and start menu, configure folder options, and even more. In this particular activity, we are going to customize the taskbar. In addition, we will modify the folder options to display hidden files and extensions. To get started on this video, what we're going to do is go down here to the Start menu, go to Control Panel, and we're going to look at the Taskbar and Start menu. Under the Taskbar and Start menu, the first thing I want to show you is notice down here in the very bottom what the icons look like. Then we're going to go to Use Small Icons. We're going to hit Apply, and look what happens to the icons. They become smaller. The next thing I want to look at is customizing the notifications area. If we notice over here in this area, there's not very much going on. If we hit customize the notification area and then do always show all icon notifications, we're going to hit OK on that, and we notice now that anything that we have running is showing down in our area, down in the taskbar area down there. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off so that all icons are not showing in the notification on the taskbar. We're going to shut that one off. We're also going to turn our use small icons. I like to leave those the same size. A couple other areas that the book wants you to look at would be in here. I would say skip that. That's actually number 12 and 13. It doesn't really display enough information for us to show. Having said that, a couple things I wouldn't mind showing you is the taskbar location. Right now the taskbar is along the bottom. We want to change that to the left. We can apply, and you can see the taskbar is now over on that side. We can change it to the right, and over here on this side. Can't really see it that well because of my recording, but we'll put it back to the bottom, and we'll hit apply on that. One other thing that I'll point out is our arrow peak, and I'll show you what that means. Is as we hover over the top of something, the arrow peak shows us what's going on there. If we shut that off, we shouldn't see that anymore when we hover over, and it still is going to work for me. Great. To preview the desktop, should go away. Okay, I was wrong about that. That area is actually, you can't see it on my recording here, but over here right next to the clock, down in the bottom right hand corner, right next to that, past my recording view area, there's a little rectangular button, and if I click over on it right now, you can see that nothing happens. Whereas if I click on use the arrow peak and apply that, and then I click over in that area, my mouse is over here, and I go over a little bit further, it shows what's on. It kind of hides the desktop there. So that's a couple little things that can be done with your desktop. Another thing that is an important part of this particular activity, if we close out of that area and then we go into the folder options. Now before I do the folder options, I want to show you a couple things on the Microsoft Explorer, and that is under your local computer, your local C drive. Notice the folders that are here, and then when we go over here and we do show hidden files and folders, I'm going to hit apply, and you notice that the program data files exist there now. And also I want to do hide extensions for known file types, and I hit apply on that one. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to hit apply there, and then we're going to go in here to Windows, and towards the bottom, you'll see that none of these have, okay, let me say not all of them have extension files on them. Whereas if I now say hide extensions for known files, that's the right one there. Now we're not hiding those extension files. Now we see the exe files in there. This is both of those settings are pretty normal for administrators to have chose, where they say show hidden files and folders, and also extension files to be turned on and off. Okay, one last configuration I want to show you before ending this video is the hide. Let's see, right here, hide protected operating system files. You'll notice if I uncheck that, it's going to come with not necessarily a warning. Yeah, it actually is a warning. And I'm just going to yes on that and hit apply. After you hit apply, you'll notice that there are hidden files that appear, like the desktop INI files. Those are hidden files that you can find. So when you're working with your operating system, just in general, there's a lot of extension files that are hidden. There's other operating system files that are hidden, like operating system files. But as an administrator, you need to know how to unhide those files. So that's how you go in and do that. And so we can go ahead and check those back. This is pretty much normally how your end users will see the computer. And so now you know how to change those files right here in, or those folder options right here under folder options, and then under view we can make all kinds of changes in there. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful for you during your reading of chapter 3.